Hello, everyone, and welcome to the July 1st CEO call. This is Bryan Benson here, and I'll give a minute more for people to join. Please, if you can hear me and see me clearly, please type a number between 1 and 1,000 in the chat, and that way I will know that everyone can hear me. Looks like we're good to go here. So I will go ahead and dive in here. I don't have any fancy music, don't have any fancy videos, but I do have a lot to get through today with regards to a couple different things. So first of all, I want to get you guys caught up on what happened in Antalya. We had an amazing time over there with over 100 of our best leaders, worldwide leaders. And so I want to dive into a little bit about that. And then I have some slides prepared for the update for the CEO part of the call. So without further ado, I will share my screen and we will get going here. Before we do dive into the slides, do we have the interpreters are good to go? Maybe a quick test there. Okay. Well, again, thanks everyone for joining me. We have quite a few people on this call waiting for an update from my side. So without further ado, like I said, what I'd like to do is give you guys a little bit of the information that was shared on the stage in Antalya for those of you that were not there, and then go ahead and dive into the CEO portion of the call. So give me 1 second here. So again, by way of introduction, my name is Bryan Benson. I'm the CEO of the AURUM Foundation. I've been in my position for several months now and bring a great deal of experience both from the traditional finance, where I was at Morgan Stanley early on in my career, to my days at Binance and beyond, where I was working on all sorts of blockchain, crypto, and DeFi projects across the globe. And very excited to have landed here at AURUM and be leading the charge into the next sort of movement in this digital asset space. So very excited about this, everyone. Now, before we dive into anything else, I think it's important to note our key achievements. One of the things that I'm very proud of is that we're growing in size, and this is all about the people and the effort from our leaders. So congratulations. I think it's above 8,000 now as we've been growing since this event. But yeah, it's over 7,500 partners and users and leaders working to build this. So a big round of applause for everyone. We've done a really good job. Second thing that I'd like to highlight here is that we've launched 5 very successful products. So we have our bots, which are the top 4 products there. And then we also have the Neobank, which is live inside of Telegram mini app. And it's been an exciting couple of months for the Neobank and for the Telegram app. So very excited to have launched all of these products in record time. Next, our trading volume is now well above 22 million, which is very exciting for everyone. We're starting to grow by leaps and bounds, and just our arbitrage results alone are above $10 million. So very good job to everyone involved, and let's keep going and let's keep building. Now, I'm just going to real briefly touch on the top 3 products here. The EXAI bot has seen a total of over 467% return since inception. So this is really an amazing product. This is the flagship product that we have here at AURUM, and we're excited to keep going with this. The trading pool as of June 21st, and again, this has grown since then to over 23 million, is right around 23 million. So great job to the traders, to the people behind the scenes making this work, and to everyone that's put their trust into the EXAI bot. It's been a very successful product, and we're not stopping anytime soon. The EXAI Pro bot, which was launched in Q1, the end of Q1 of 2025, has also seen great returns. The total return has been 14.84% since the middle of April. So this is a really good return for us as well. And this is, again, our full liquid, no lockup product that people are really excited and is growing by leaps and bounds. So good job to everyone that's participated in this. And then, as you can see, the Zeus AI bots have also returned quite exceptional returns. The one that really stood out to me is Pepe and Dodge are, above 75% and doing really, really well. So kudos to everyone involved in this as well. Now let's dive right into the neobank. We had some exciting things that we announced while we were in the event in Antalya. And the most exciting thing as it relates to the neobank is that the neobank is now going to be a standalone app. So by probably 90 days from now, sometime in the end of Q3, beginning of Q4, we will be unveiling an iOS and an Android version of the app, which can be downloaded directly from the Play Store and from the Apple Store. So this is really exciting. Today, as you can see on the screen, the bot is inside of the Telegram app, and it works really well. But we're wanting to expand it outside of the ecosystem so that people that don't have AURUM back office can also enjoy the neobank. Also, during the event, which is really exciting, I have here in my hand one of the very first AURUM Infinity cards, but we were able to launch the card successfully during the event, and we were able to give out quite a few cards to the participating people. I'll go into that a little bit more in the second part of this presentation, but needless to say, the cards have been an instant success, where you have instant access to your funds, where you have full integration with the neobank, both the version that we have today in Telegram, as well as the version that's coming in the standalone app. The certain versions of the card could be supported by Apple Pay and Google Pay. Now, we had a little bit of a glitch with this week, but we are coming out of that, and we're able to get those online and get those going. So no hidden restrictions, and the fees were also announced here. So you can see that the issuance costs of the card, depending on what type of card, is along the top there. And then the commissions to top it up, but also more importantly, the referral bonus that's able to be won or to be earned by our leaders and by the people promoting the card. So this is a really exciting card. Expect more information on our VIP call tomorrow on this and everything else exciting about what has been announced. But like I said, stay tuned for more on the card because it's a really exciting product for us. Let's talk a little bit about the neobank. We did briefly mention it, but the neobank is coming to an Android and to an iOS app, so that's really exciting. Back to the card here. Excuse me 1 second while I just show this screen for 2 seconds. But here you can see the marketing bonus on the different ranks that are available for the card. So the card is a very attractive way to earn extra income and to promote this product to people that need some way to attach this to the real world, whether that be off-ramping with a Visa card or spending in some of the 80 million stores where Visa is accepted. So exciting times coming for the card business, for the neobank business. As I mentioned, the iOS and Android app launch are coming as well. And again, these are just things that we went into depth at the last leadership retreat in Antalya. And I would recommend that if you can, and if you or any part of your team can make it to the next one in Phuket, do so, because this is where we announce some really exciting things and you get a first look at what's coming in the AURUM ecosystem. So wrapping this up, the native development is very important for us because we want to be able to push this outside of the ecosystem, and we want to optimize it for a seamless user experience. We also are integrating biometric security, which allows you to do Face ID, Touch ID, a secure password-free access to your account. And then we're also able to do a couple different really cool things. The first one being instant push notification. So we're able to get messages directly to our user base and to our community in a very simple and efficient way. And then there's also an offline mode where you're able to use the banking mode even when you don't have an internet connection. So this is some pretty exciting stuff. We're going global. Mobile is really the key way that we're going to be doing this. And so the next evolution of our FinTech platform, of our ecosystem, is a mobile native app. So very excited. A lot of hard work is going on behind the scenes to make this happen. And we're really, really thankful to everyone on board. It's looking really nice, and we're excited to roll it out to everyone. A couple more things that really are exciting about this rollout is that we're going to be able to do new marketing, which we haven't been able to do before in the past. So Facebook and Meta ads are one of the ways. We can also do Google ads and paid searches. We can do Instagram influencer collaborations, contextual advertising, and all of this is in a legally approved manner. So pretty exciting times, pretty exciting stuff. The neobank really is going to help us bridge the gap between Web3 and the real world finance, or Web2 and traditional finance. So it's also gives us an opportunity to build institutional and business customers, and we can start to have forward-facing opportunities for not only for our community and for our growing affiliate crew, but also for newer markets for institutional grade investors and customers. So pretty exciting stuff there as well. Now, one of the things that we announced that I'm really excited about, it's something I've been working on even before my time at AURUM, is tokenized real estate. And so we were happy to announce on the stage at Antalya that we are working on tokenizing real estate, Dubai real estate. So a little bit about the size of the global real estate market, I think, is important to touch on. You can see that the 60% cumulative price growth for 2021 to 2024. So this is an amazing growth engine. Commercial real estate is at a little slower rate, but very consistent rate as well. And sales volumes have been growing year over year at quite an exponential rate inside of Dubai. So the market size is 11.67 trillion projected in 2025. 60%, as I mentioned, is the growth on the residential side, and the record sales volumes are really a testament to the volatility index, which is consistently bullish and very strong. So it's something that we want to bring to our users so that they can take advantage of this strong market. So the integration is coming. AURUM is preparing a unique offering that tokenizes this access and gives people inside of the platform an opportunity to seamlessly and easily invest in tokenized Dubai real estate. So please keep your eyes on this. It's an exciting development, something we've been working for quite a while on, and we're excited to bring it to you guys. The next thing that we mentioned on stage was that the exchange is in its final phase of being built. So we're really excited to be able to bring the exchange inside of the platform so that you'll not only have the neobank, you'll not only have the Visa card, but you also have the ability to trade different types of pairs, onboard with different types of cryptos, bring different types of assets into the ecosystem, and as well as take them out of the ecosystem. So this is a really exciting thing. It's going to be a very high performance centralized exchange. And then we're also going to fold on with OTC desks, with market making, with liquidity provision, and with decentralized exchange to follow. So the first thing that we're building is the spot exchange so that we can go ahead and start to offer pairs inside of our ecosystem for our users. So the mission here is a couple things. First of all, it's to provide deep liquidity for our AI bots and ecosystem users. So rather than relying on third-party exchanges, we will now be able to rely on our own exchange. So this will give us a capital flow, which is extremely seamless from our bots to our bank, to our cards, to our exchange, back and forth. So this will be able to allow liquidity to flow throughout our entire ecosystem in a truly seamless fashion. Now, the advanced trading functionality is another sort of native part of this ecosystem. We want people to be able to move in and out of the assets of their choice, to get into USDT, to get into USDC, to be able to take advantage of what AURUM has to offer. So what we're talking about here is a new generation of value, really a layer where you're able to drive sustainable ecosystem growth across all of our different financial platforms. So it's pretty exciting stuff. Now, here's the current stage where we're at with this. The AURUM exchange is now in advanced development phase. The spot infrastructure is complete and is being tested. AI-powered analytics are going to work on it and to ensure that our liquidity engines are operational and functional and sufficient. We're also obviously putting out quite a lot of time into compliance and security frameworks to make sure that this is the most secure exchange that we can provide to our users. And institutional integrations are also underway. So now let me just briefly touch on the next event, which we announced as well. This is going to be in Phuket, Thailand, and it's going to be in the second half of October. So we're really excited to be able to announce this. I'll show you on the next slide what it takes to qualify for this, but this is an exclusive leadership retreat. We're aiming for 300 to 400 people at this retreat. We're really excited. There's a lot of energy in the community and in the leadership groups that we have growing with us. So we think we're going to get some unmatched numbers there, and really it's such an exciting time to meet all the people that are involved in the business, to meet a lot of the corporate team like myself and some of the others, and to get really good experiences beyond just the promo for the event and for what we're doing. It's a great time to be able to meet the other people that are involved in this and to learn from some of the best professionals out there. I can say this as a excuse me, as a personal anecdote. I really enjoyed the Antalya trip, which we just came back from a week or so ago, was getting to know some of the senior leaders. These are people that I have met on Zooms, that I had talked to, that I had heard from in the past. But when I'm sitting there over breakfast or over a hamburger at lunch and able to really connect with these people, it really inspired me in a different way. And so I left Antalya more excited than ever for the next quarter that's ahead of us, for what's coming for the Phuket promotion, and for all of those leaders that were close but need a little extra help to get across the line. We're very, very excited to be able to bring this next event. So this is the qualification levels. I just want to leave this on the screen for 1 second. The achiever level is at 25K. The executive level is at 40K. The VIP level is at 60K, and then the elite VIP level is at 100K. So, we really want to see as many of you out there on this call and beyond, both the leaders listening now and the future leaders that are coming in. Really want to get as many people over there as possible, because it's really an unforgettable time to grow your business and to learn and to achieve things that otherwise I don't think you'd be able to do. So exciting times here, and really excited to keep this momentum going. So that's the end of this. I'm going to stop sharing here, and then I'm going to briefly jump over to the other presentation that I have. So give me 1 second here. Okay, so that was a little bit about Antalya. Again, it was a really, really exciting time for me, because not only did we welcome nearly 120 people over there, not only did we give out the cards, not only did we have a fun time, but we learned a lot as well from the trainings that we had, from the corporate team that we had, from the invited guests that we have, from the leaders that we had. It was really an exciting time for all of us. And so thank you to everyone that was a part of that. I was humbled by the amount of people that came together to make such an incredible and amazing event. Truly world class. So thank you to everyone there. Now, this kicks off the CEO portion of the July call. Before this was a recap of Antalya, and I really want you guys to understand that this event, not only did I get my first card, which I've shown you guys now, and I've been using for everything from coffee to fried chicken to the supermarket yesterday. But it was really a time when we could show the world that what we've been working on, what we've been promising, has come true. And so Infinity is live, it's official, and it's officially unlocking the next wave of growth for us. So what we've been able to do with the Infinity card launch is enter a new era where we have a bank, we have a product that's working from the investment standpoint, and now we have a way for people to spend their earnings in any place where Visa is accepted. So this is something that has gone from a concept on the drawing board, on the blackboard, to real world infrastructure that someone can hold in their hand, hold on their phone, and tap at the register. So this is really exciting times. And again, a big round of applause to everyone on the team that had something to do with this. It was a monumental task, and we've achieved it. Now, I did mention also that we had some hiccups in the first week or so. We're working with our provider very closely. We're improving the card, and I think this week you should see even more leaps and bounds forward with the card, both from the physical side, from the virtual side, the ones that can be put into Apple and Google Pay, as well as from the reporting side, from the transaction reporting, from some of the other things. So definitely a work in progress, but we're really excited to have launched it to a very, very successful launch. So The Infinity Advanced Financial Freedom is what we're bringing. So there's no KYC required, which is really amazing. It has a very, very high spending limit, which is also amazing at 100K a month, which that's enough for even the biggest spenders in the room. And I think it's something that is really going to go well. Now, as I mentioned, Apple and Google Pay are also enabled. We did have a hiccup with some of the cards there, but that has been fixed, and we're sorting that out. And so you should hear more from us throughout the week on that. Very low fees for this type of product, so we're looking at under 3% total transaction fees and total fees to use this card. And then it's also instantly available inside of the neobank app. So really exciting. You can get a physical card, you can get a virtual card, as I mentioned. And the best way to go about doing that is just head over to the AURUM Telegram bot at AURUM Neobank bot and go ahead and launch the app and then follow the instructions in the card. So yeah, really exciting times. The card has taken our community by storm, and even people outside of our community are seeing what we're doing and are coming running. So the card ecosystem is really about synergy for us. It's one card, it's one interface, but it gives us opportunities that are infinite with the users and with the community. So it can be activated instantly via the neobank. The funds can draw directly from the profits of EXAI bot. So you can leave your money in the EXAI bot, you can earn profits, and this can be spent and passed over to top up the card. The exchange and the real estate are obviously coming and will be integrated into the card product as well. And it's managed right now by the Telegram bot, but soon by August is our target date. This will be managed by the mobile native app, so the iOS or the Android app directly from the Play Store. So this is really exciting advancements as well. Now, I want to share with you guys a little bit about the early growth of the product. We really were overwhelmed by how fast this grew. So in the first week, we had over 4,000 card requests come across, and 2,800 cards were activated. So this is really an amazing number for such an early product, really in a beta testing phase, if you will. But those of you that are using it and that are helping us with this phase of it, we're super grateful, because this is how products get made perfect and get better and better by use, by reporting bugs, by showing the world that it actually works and that we're standing behind it. So 38% faster onboarding post Antalya. So we were able to really up our pace of onboarding. And that's something that is really exciting for me. And then our strongest usage has been across LATAM and across the European Union. So again, really good stats for the very first week. And I think we're going to blow those out of the water as the days and weeks go on. Now, I went through an Antalya recap, and I have one slide on here. You can see a picture of us all at the end of the event last week over there. As I mentioned, 120 global leaders onboarded with cards. Our new shareholder bonus system has been revealed. So this is a really exciting way for ongoing equity participation from our strongest and top leaders through a bonus at the shareholder level. And then the legacy levels have been rebranded, and the rank awards have been rebranded as well. So take a look in the literature in the coming days, and you should see this rebrand. It's pretty exciting, cool stuff. Now, we also announced the mobile app, which is coming in August, and the exchange, which should be finished in Q4 at the latest of this year. And we also talked about the real estate already. So yeah, it was a really amazing time. We had some really amazing people, a lot of good energy, a lot of excitement, a lot of really fun times and really engaging conversations with some of the best people that I've met in the industry. So thanks to all that came. It was really an exciting time. So what's next for us? And I think I've already sort of talked about this a lot, but I just want to reiterate how we're becoming a bank. So full banking functionality is what is incoming. And this is just the beginning. We've already started to build next level infrastructure that's going to make the AURUM card a complete financial tool. So what do I mean by this? What could be coming? What is there that's better? We'll take a look excuse me, at some of the things that we have. And these, again, are coming soon. They're not live yet, but the first one is a credit card with credit score tracking. So rather than just having a debit card where you can top up, we're actually building a credit system as well. So you can build your profile and unlock your borrowing power based on your on-chain activity. So this is a really exciting thing. It's going to give us a huge boost for our card business. As will the next thing that I see here, which is buy now, pay later. So I think one of the things that we've seen in a lot of different markets in the world is that this opportunity to take advantage of something and then either make payments on it or pay for the balance of it later. And so this is also something that we're working on bringing into the card system with flexible terms that you can live with for either online or offline purchases. So this is something that's really exciting. The next thing that I want to mention is something that we've also been working on. I think is going to be really cool is a card reward system. So you get bonuses, you get cash back for spending, for inviting users, for a lot of different activities. So keep an eye out for that. I think that's going to be something on top of all the other great things that we have in the ecosystem. There's going to be a cool reward system for this card. So check that out. And then the last thing I guess I'll mention is APR on card balances. So right now, if you have USDT on a card, it's just sitting there idle. It's not earning a yield. Well, we're planning on giving a yield to these idle balances directly in USDT. So anyone that holds cash on their card will also be getting some sort of yield to cover inflation and to offset that. So really exciting stuff here. The expanded mobile banking toolkit is going to be a really exciting all-encompassing financial tool that you can hold in your phone, but that has a lot of power. So we're talking about smart notifications when things are happening in your account, spending controls right from your app, card controls right from the app, advanced analytics with AI built in. All of these things that you'd expect from a world-class bank are coming directly to the AURUM neobank in a very short period of time. So watch this space, stay tuned for what's coming, really exciting things coming down the line. And I think it's important to note that this is only phase one. So we're really only getting going. The next 1 or 2 months will bring exponential updates on the AURUM cards, some of the things I mentioned, and then some other ones. And this will allow us to help scale both what we're building currently and what's coming next after that. So what is it that we're looking to do in Q3, which started today? The first thing is we want to build up our user base of active cards. So we're targeting, and my internal target is actually sooner than this, but 10,000 active cards by August, September, by the middle to end of the quarter. Something that I think is very achievable, and we're working very hard to make that happen. Now, the shareholder bonus is tied to this card activity, so everyone needs to take a look with their upline, with their leaders, to see exactly how this works and how you guys can be a part of pushing for these goals. The way that we do that is we drive traffic to the AURUM neobank bot. And when we do launch the app, that should be an onboarding multiplier because people from outside of the ecosystem can download the app and can start taking advantage of our suite of products. So, and then the Phuket trip also I think is important to note. I've showed the different qualification levels there, but this is also tied to card usage. So people using the card a lot in your downlines, in your networks, in your affiliate groups. This is going to get you closer and closer to the Phuket promo, and to coming in and having a wonderful weekend with us of leadership training, of sharing of ideas and thoughts and strategies. So super excited about this. Can't wait to scale the card. I think we'll get to 100,000 users sooner than everyone thinks, but our next goal is 10,000 users by September. So everyone out there, take a look at this slide, lock it into your mind, and help us get there, because this is going to be a monumental milestone for AURUM. So in wrapping up, I just want to thank everyone. There's quite a few people on this call, and some of you I've probably met at the event or on calls, and some of you I haven't. I would look forward to working alongside each and every one of the leaders here to really drive AURUM forward. And I think what I would close with is that the momentum has begun, and I really sensed it and felt it in a palpable way while I was in Antalya. I could be around people that were motivating me to do better, that were motivating me and teaching me and helping me understand things that I could do better, not only as a CEO, but as a leader in this business. And so what we're really focused on is bringing people freedom into their pocket and yield into their hands. And I think this is something that we've already started to do with our products. People are already using them to make money. Now we want to scale what we've started, and we want to get to places that before seemed unimaginable when we were starting out. So Infinity is live. The card's right here. I'm using it all the time in my hands. I'm testing it. It's one of the best cards I've had in a long time. And this quarter is the quarter where we're really going to scale to a bigger, more exponential size, and we'll be able to then set our sights on even bigger things from a corporate standpoint, with the exchange, with the VCs, with the institutional investors, with the different types of trading desks. So thank you to everyone for all the hard work. I've never been more excited, and I think this is the opportunity that we've all been waiting for. This is the momentum that we've been seeking. The card really catapults us forward, but we're not stopping there. We're going all in on this neobanking product so that we can bring the best products and services and the most freedom to the most amount of people out there. So thank you to everyone for listening. That's all from my side, and hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week, and let me know how I can help. Go through the person that brought you into this, go through your leader, and let's find ways to help grow this business and to come out on top. So thank you, everyone, and enjoy the rest of the week. Cheers.